Cheers COD family, it's your princess, and it is unbelievable, but we got a not announced server maintenance in the middle of the war. You see it here on my screen. EIS and Noir were fighting each other, and in the middle of that fighting, we all got knocked out by a maintenance. If you want to see live what happened and the reaction of the devs, I have all details about the drama in my today's video. Stay tuned! Welcome to my new video, and if you like and enjoy my content, make sure you subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell notification that you don't miss out when I will share a new video or will go live. You see it here live in my video. We were fighting Noir. EIS was pushing on a tower and Noir was trying to defend that we are going to destroy that. And it was kind of unbelievable because in the middle of that, we were fighting. You know how that works. You are targeting. And then in the middle of the fight, I just figured out I cannot targeting anything anymore. I can do nothing. You see here my legions were still in combat, kind of fighting whoever. And yeah, we were all in voice chat together, so we figured out really soon that everyone had the same issue in our alliance. So yeah, you couldn't just do anything anymore. You couldn't send your troops home. Nothing was possible anymore. So what we were doing is we looked at the official Call of Dragons Discord and we saw that our whole server had the same issues. That means BXS, TFS, and Noir players couldn't log in either. So our server was completely down in the middle of a push. And you couldn't move anything, you couldn't do anything, and it was nothing announced before that they are planning doing a server maintenance. And there was also no information about how long that will last. So everyone was kind of confused. Yeah, how long will that maintenance take? Because I can only speak for EIS. We saw already that TFS was building up and that we are facing a 2 versus 1 again soon. So we were trying our best just to hold our zone here and yeah, push in our uptimes. And it was definitely an uptime of EIS. We had a good amount of members on. We were about making a good push. And it's not that this is probably a game deciding thing, but it made me wondering because we all play that game for fun. And I mean, you have your uptimes, you have your downtimes, and the server was down for over 4 hours. And we didn't get any info. There was nothing announced. Everyone was just asking in the Call of Dragons Discord, but we had no infos, yes? We were trying to contact customer support, stuff like that. There was no answer either. So you kind of didn't even know when the fight will continue to start, and it was for the Europe players kind of going to the sleeping time, and everyone was knowing they are sitting there in a war zone. So you normally put on a shield or you would go in a safe zone and teleport there or something like that. So yeah, it was kind of very surprising, and you have to deal with it like it is then at the end. But I just want to show you and give you some examples, and I think that is, you can see what happened after. Yes, after the server was online again, and what the devs' reaction was. And maybe for the first of the time, I can give you a little info about what we get for a mail from the yeah, customer support Call of Dragons team. After that, we got that compensation with 100 gems and our speed up and 1 gold key. And we got our elixir was full again after. That was the thing what happened after. But since now, the time I'm recording this video, there is no official Discord announcement on the Call of Dragons Discord. We have not even any explanation what happened, why was it only our server, what will they do in future that don't happen again, because that is maybe when you are in a very critical moment and you plan out stuff and things with your alliance, you want to make sure that you can play the game and do your stuff. So in my opinion, that could have handled better, and I'm still waiting. Maybe the devs are planning out to send an explanation. And when you look here, I have a screenshot of the customer service where you can just see it over here. When people of us were asking, do we know when the server 3003 will be back online again, and why is it down to begin with no warning? It has been down for several hours now, and players will be offline without shield. Then you get the normal system information. Apologize for the wait. Later they said, we have fixed this issue. If your issue still exists, please feel free to contact again. And players do want to know what happened. I mean, we are spending a lot of time and money on that game, so there should at least be an explanation, and in my opinion, a correct compensation, and also what they're gonna plan to do if that happens in futures. Regarding the issue, we have forwarded it to our team. If there's any feedback, we will let you know. Thank you for your patience. It was a server problem and all players were not able to log in the game, and the players group was recalled on that time. Your team has sent the compensation on your server. So you see it here back. That was the compensation we get. And if you saw it already earlier in my screenshot, the server maintenance, the problem started at 1957 UTC or something like that. And to the reports that you maybe can see over here, that is my last report, because I had my legions over there fighting. And when you look at the times over here, it was, you have to see the Germany time is 2 hours later than the UTC time. So it was basically 20:07 UTC. We were still fighting, so that was 9 minutes after. My legions were still in combat, and I know from some Alliance members they got a dead march home and stuff like that. So it was not true what they said, that the legions were directly called back to the city. They were fighting here against each other without targeting. So I really want to address something here. If the devs ever watch my video, I would really like, if something like that happens, give an info to the players, because we know nothing. We know nothing what happened. Why was it only our server? There are so many question marks, and it would be just nice to see that we have the feeling you care about that. And especially in future wars, when you have to be surprised from something like that, it is really, really important that you communicate and that you let us know what happens and update us and take care about it. And I want to also say, why don't you put a 12 hours or 24 hours shield on all players after issues like that? You could save that people get rallied after because they didn't know when the maintenance ended. No one used it. And at some time when you have to work on the next day, you maybe have to go asleep. So that is kind of something I want to just address. And I hope you see that we can just, improve the game for the future and handle such issues a little bit better. And I think also about the compensation we got sent, that is something you can overthink if that is a good compensation or not. But I think the most important part is really communicate with us. Let us know on the official Call of Dragons Discord what happened and how you handle that stuff in the future. And I think that would help out a lot. So guys, I hope you enjoyed my video and saw what happened to us yesterday. I give maybe you a short update over here that you can see where we already act. We are back in zone 1 right now, because after the server maintenance, it was our total downtime. It was not possible to hold much anymore, especially because TFS was building up here. On that side, they were building up more and more to us. And then with Noir, a 1 versus 1 we could have probably hold with our active players a little bit longer. But it is what it is now. We have to take it like it is. And so we are right now back in zone 1. And yeah, if you want to see what happens in future, stay here. I might be live stream when there is some action going on soon again. And yeah, I wish you a beautiful day, happy gaming, and much love, your princess.